Good idea.
I'm speaking specifically of the PC game Fallout by Interplay.
Interplay / Black Isle.
Right.
Well, I guess it was before they technically became the Black Isle label, but it was Interplay.
Right.
I remember 2 distinct things from Fallout.
Do you want to spoil it, or do you want to save yourself so you can contribute throughout the conversation?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll save it for later.
Well, if you want to get it out of the way up front, then you can just sit back and take it easy.
No, the second.
We just record the money shot now and put it in later.
We'll say the second item for later. The one we talked about earlier, but I was saying one thing I remember is that Tony J, aka the dude who played the Brain Gremlin in Gremlins 2, does an awesome turn as like one of the bad supervillains in Fallout. I remember
he died just like 3 years ago, didn't he?
He died. I think it was even more recent than that. Well, he died recently. So
was he in Fallout or Fallout 2?
Fallout 1. He was the lieutenant.
Was he the master?
No, he's the lieutenant. The master is someone else. But he's. I always remember because actually I remember at the time playing, I go like, "Holy shit, that's the guy from Gremlins 2," and like other numerous cartoons. Before I realized that he, like every voice actor, is in like a bajillion cartoons. But I just didn't watch it at the time. But yeah, I just remember that. And I'll talk about the second thing later.
Didn't he always do like the booming voice of whatever ultimate evil there was?
He was like
the octopus thing in Soul Reaver. He was like the voice of the supreme being in Time Bandits. I mean,
he's kind of like the awesome version of the guy. What is his name? Jimmy Flinders.
Cam Clark.
Cam Clark, yes.
Yeah, he plays like the wuss.
Cam Clark plays like the annoying, shrill-voiced wuss, and Tony J plays like the awesome, mighty, omnipotent God.
Yeah. And it's exactly like that.
And they always worked in the same projects too. And they must have ended up in the same room together on at least one occasion.
I'm sure that Tony J took Cam Clark some lunch money at least on more than one occasion. But yeah, I was actually surprised going back to play Fallout this past week, just how many big names were attached to the game. Like this was really before celebrities had a big part in video games. I mean, you had like Mark Hamill in Wing Commander, but that was. I mean,
we had ex-celebrities in games.
He was pretty washed up in that point,
games.
right?
Yeah,
Data Plato. It was like people who had washed up. But this was actually full of people who had some presence, who had some name recognition.
Well, this was back when Interplay was still a force to be reckoned with, like the force to be reckoned with. As far as Western RPG publishers go, they were it. They were the only ones. And I actually happened to be working at Interplay at the time. I was working in their online division as a web designer, so it's not like I had anything to do with the games. But I did get to see stuff early and often and hear rumors and things like that. And they, the people at Interplay responsible for getting all of these big name actors in to do this. It's just because they were based in Irvine, California, and they knew people in Hollywood, and they knew the right casting agency people to call, and it was a really good decision. I also personally think it's because